Should be back live. Just checking to make sure. Okay. We are back up. Back up and running. All right, latest scan out here. Still a debris signature ongoing with the storm heading towards Lake Manchester here in Kentucky. And then back over here east of Somerset. Still seeing this storm really try to wrap up here just to the east of Somerset. But that boundary, that cold pull is just pulling into the storm. Thank you, Name Last, for the 5. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Hey, that's the first donation of this stream. How long has this thing been on the ground for? Jeez. We can measure it on radar Omega. All right, let's try to figure that out. We use this radar. We use correlation coefficient. I think it's been on the ground since just east of Russell Springs. So yeah, almost 50 miles at this point. Wow. That's a very long track tornado. Thank you, Bucky Barnes, for the 2. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donato, Bucky. Appreciate that. 2. Yeah, latest scan on this storm still appears like this is on the ground at the moment. Right there. There's your debris signature. Still heading into Lake, Kentucky. And this one back over here is still looking pretty dangerous north of Ruth. I'm not seeing a new debris ball, but I would not rule out another tornado with that storm back there.
A new tornado.
I wonder if this storm's really going to be on the ground, until this boundary hits it. Latest scan out over here, still a debris signature with this storm moving into Marydell. And then we still have this storm really wrapping up back here as it merges with our line. I mean, it's still got a little bit of time to spit out a tornado. It might spit out a brief, strong tornado there east of Somerset. Hey, thank you, Bill, for the 2. You sent me a video before the tornado hit the... Oh, yeah. Can't make it full screen for some reason. There we go. Now look at that. That was the last little slow-mo before the tornado hit the camera. I think it was like either right there. Since it was a skinny one, it was probably this back here. Or either that or this. Could have been a fatter tornado by the time it got to London. And this is the last frame of our camera before it went down. Oh man. Yeah, still no debris signature on this storm yet, but still very strong rotation on that western storm. That boundary can't get here fast enough. Come on now. Should be merging with the boundary right now. Yeah, latest scan. This thing is still on the ground here near Marydale. Still on the ground, causing damage. Heading towards Pigeon Roost, or Manchester. Still need to be in your safe spots. Little update back over here near Nashville. A line of storms is about to come into your guys' area as we speak. Bringing up the cameras in the area. That's what it looks like in Nashville. The old shelf cloud. Tornado's going towards his house. Oh no. Hey, doesn't he live like near Hazard? Yeah, I have a feeling this is not going to stop trying to produce a tornado until this boundary, this line hits this storm. Unfortunately. Is Chris Hall streaming? He probably was, but I don't think he's streaming anymore. I check Cleveland? Sure. Oh, wow. New tornado warning was just issued up here in Ohio. Check this out. Little area of rotation south and west of Woodsfield, moving towards Elk. Kind of weak, but I'd still be in your safe spots just in case. Yeah, up here near Cleveland, nothing. Just some wind, probably. That's going to be it for you guys. Still waiting on our latest scan down here. Where's the boundary line? It's right here. That's your cold pool trying to push into here, which is crazy. You know, our cold pool was pretty intense out here, but I think these storms are probably riding that cold pool, if I had to guess. Yeah, he's got an update on this tornado warning. It's still radar indicating. You can see that rotation is starting to struggle now that that boundary is pushing into the storm itself. This one still has a little bit of time to continue to produce. Though I'm not seeing a definite debris signature anymore with this storm. So this might have lifted. But I still want folks over here near Manchester and Oneida to be in their safe spots. Goodness. Look at this. You can actually see this storm rotating on satellite. That's crazy. This was in Missouri. You can actually see it rotate. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, that is wild. That whole updraft was spinning all the way to the top. Thank you, four-door Mordor, for the $5. You can see that one to the north isn't even really doing that, or the one to the south is just that one. That was in Missouri earlier. That is crazy. And like you can see, like the you can see the moisture spiraling into the storm too on the south side. I mean, and you can see like the kind of the cold pool behind the storm kind of surge a little bit there. That is nuts. Goes 19 is crazy. Latest scan over here near Bush. I mean, still kind of seems like there might be a NATO on the ground, but that just might be clear air, or that could still be a tornado. It's hard to tell. If you live in Hema, Gerard, I'd still be in your safe spots. This is still technically a observed tornado. Can I drop the link to that? Yeah. Here you go. Here's the link to it. Absolutely. I could look at that for way longer than I just did. And I probably will look at it for much longer. This was near Cereal Springs in Illinois earlier. Oh my gosh, very close up video of a strong tornado. My goodness. This is near Swiss City, Indiana. In the chat. What? Okay, I don't think I could show this. But check this out. Project Otis flew a drone into one of the tornadoes in Missouri. You're definitely going to want to see that video. This is crazy. How do they do that? It's linked in chat. That is so wild. Oh my gosh, and it even captures a house getting destroyed. What the heck? Like while it's in the tornado, how do they even fly it in there like that? Imagine watching a tornado come close to your house and you just see a plane flying inside of it. That is wild. I have never seen anything like that before. That's crazy. All right, checking back over here. Uh-oh. Is that on the ground?
Warning has been issued.
No, I think that's still clear air. Yeah, still not seeing new debris signature back here with this storm. But this over here in Hema also can't confirm that this is on the ground either. I want to check back in just out of curiosity on this camera. Yeah, it's still down. Okay. I had to make sure. That was cool. Yeah, it was crazy. Wow. Very close up view of the Linton tornado here. It was in Indiana.
Tornado, man.
Oh, wow. Check this out. So this is Help was talking about that dust storm earlier near Chicago. Look at that. You can actually see it on satellite. All that brown right there, that's the dust. That's crazy. It has been such a wild day. Here's another man. That tornado near Cereal Springs had a bunch of angles on it. There's another video in chat of that.
New information.
Oh, Bryson did get that. Did get a shot of that tornado near Morganfield, Kentucky. I also just got a new update on this storm. This is wow. This is now an observed large and extremely dangerous tornado. A new PDS tornado warning has been issued on this storm. So it looks like somebody has visual on this tornado being on the ground. Another large and extremely dangerous tornado has formed. So many crazy videos of tornadoes today. Here's another one from Linton. It was wedging out. Oh, man. Such dangerous storms tonight, man. Just absolutely crazy. Definitely an outbreak. Yeah, no kidding. This is like the outbreak of the year almost. I mean, it rivals the Lake City storms. There's just been so much damage. I mean, even St. Louis got a strong tornado. Oh, wow. What? Can I show this? Yeah, I can. Check out this video. This was inside of the St. Louis tornado. Just ripped the top off of that building. Oh my goodness. I hope there was nobody in that. That's crazy. It's from Martha Hussein. Such a devastating day across the United States. You know, this could have, you could have made the argument that this could have been a high risk. Hindsight 2020, just given by what we've seen. Oh wow, look at this. Now this is weird, man. Blue skies and a dust storm. Imagine seeing that. This is in Bloomington, Illinois. And that's what it looked like inside of it. Like, I would think the apocalypse was coming. It's crazy. May moment, I guess. Yeah. My gosh. I just saw a picture. I'm not going to share it with you guys, but I just saw a picture of a cow that's standing, but has a piece of wood sticking out of it. Pretty gross. Latest scan out of this storm. I'm still not seeing a debris signature, but they're saying this is on the ground right now. So I'd be in your safe spots there in London, Kentucky. And then back over here, still what appears to, I still can't see a new debris signature. So it doesn't seem like this is on the ground at the moment, but I would still be in your safe spots just in case over there near Plank and Peabody.
A new PDS tornado
They just
warning has
extend
been
this,
issued.
and they're still saying it's observed. So if you live in Manchester, Hayden, and Hazard, Kentucky, I'd be in your safe spots. Oh, wow. This is the tornado that was in Sikeston, Missouri. Am I in the dark? I'm just tired of having the camera up. I've been live for about 13 hours. I'm just tired of being on camera. There's a point where you just kind of stop wanting to be on camera, and I've reached that. I'm just relaxing. He's in Pikesville. Nah, he'll be fine. They're deep. They're deep in that cool pool. Still could be some significant winds though up there. I really do feel like this storm has probably lost its marbles, and then this back over here near Hazard still could potentially be on the ground, but this looks like an inflow clearing to me. So we'll see what the next scan says. A new tornado warning back over here. What the heck? There's not much rotation on that. Check back up here near Ohio. Yeah. Yeah, both areas of all these other warnings don't really have much going on. It's mainly just this storm. We keep getting tornado warnings other places, but it's mainly just been these two storms that have been produced, or and it has been just these two storms that have been producing. Where's Perry City? Where's that camera that you just sent me, Bill? Oh, it's in Hazard. Okay. We have a camera we can use in Hazard. This is in Hazard, Kentucky. Not sure which way it's facing. This is a public camera for Perry County. Areas west of Hazard. Okay. Thank you, Bill, for sending that in. It's like damage surveys are planned this weekend. Already from NWS Paducah. Did I put that? Okay, I put that there. I am tired. Camera's facing north-northwest. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. And we've got a camera over here near Hazard, Kentucky. We're watching. It's facing north-northwest. So might eventually see the storm. It's kind of facing in the right direction. I gotta refill my water. One second. All right. Sorry about that. My dad put the my trash can, like the thing that the garbage truck comes and picks up. He put it like right next to the bird eggs I've been protecting, and that's in my driveway, the killdeer eggs. So I had to move it because I was thinking about it. And it's like I don't want a bunch of flies flying around a mama bird trying to protect her eggs. I went and moved it real quick. Gotta look after the killdeer.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Chazzy need any meds? No. He takes one pill a day. They just extended this tornado warning back over into Somerset and Ferguson near Burnside. As far as I can tell, there's not a whole lot of rotation with this storm, but I would still be in your safe spots there in Ferguson and Somerset. This storm back over here near London, Kentucky, not really seeing a whole lot of dangerous rotation with it. It seems to be elevated as well. It's mainly still just this storm, but this storm is running out of time. Running out of time as there is that boundary is pushing into it. About to become elevated. We'll see. We got a camera here in Hazard. Been seeing some lightning back in there. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely being cautious for sure. They've been being very, very cautious today. We've had a lot of NATO warnings that didn't produce, but we've had pretty much the equal amount of NATO warnings that have produced. So they've done a really good job. Hazard, Kentucky area looks beautiful. It does. You know, this is the area that flooded majorly like a year or two ago. Really bad flooding came through here. A lot of people lost their lives. It does seem like they have rebuilt. Hey, is that debris fallout? No way. Yeah. This over here, people are speculating that this over here could be debris fallout. Let me come over to here. Like all of this. I don't know about all that. I'm not sure about that. Check back over here near Ohio just to make sure nothing's happening up here. Yeah, still some pretty weak circulation there in Ohio. I would imagine they allow that to expire there. And this NATO warning over here south of Somerset. Still not seeing strong rotation, but I still want Somerset and Ferguson and Burnside, Kentucky to be in their safe spots. And then back over here near London, Kentucky. Still not seeing any strong areas of rotation, but still keeping an eye on it. Boundaries coming through you, and those winds are probably coming in too. Subdivision by the airport is destroyed. How do you know? Do you have, can you share that with me? So I'll post. Can you share it in the reporter group? Because that was near where that camera was. Fake, right? Hey, you can see there's actually two boundaries coming into this storm right now. See this one right here? That one's sinking down to the south. This storm might latch onto that boundary and try to produce one more time before the boundary behind it, our frontal boundary, pushes in. Cold pool. That latest scan over here, south of Somerset. It's going to be in your safe spot in London, Kentucky. So it needs to be in their safe spots. Nah. Ryan Hall's not in the path. This is going to go south of him. Although I wouldn't rule out, like, if they do like a wide NATO warning for this, I wouldn't rule out him being in a tornado warning. Apparently, that dust storm in Chicago was the second dust storm warning in their office's history, with the first one being May 7th, 2023. Look at this satellite of the storms when they first got started there in Missouri. It's crazy. It's got a new update on our tornado warning out here. Still observed to be on the ground, it says. So someone's reporting something. Let's see what they're saying. They're saying radar confirmed, but I mean, there's definitely no debris signature on this. So I think they're just being cautious. Still be on your safe spots there in Hazard and Daisy. Here's what it looks like in Hazard, Kentucky right now. It's a lightning. Okay, so that was a scanner report about the subdivision in London, Kentucky being destroyed. London, Kentucky was heavily damaged. Yeah, I do not doubt that at all. The circulation is past London, by the way. Very weak circulation. And this one over here near Somerset is also extremely weak. This one back over here is still fighting, but it's getting overtaken by two boundaries right now, so it is going to struggle. But I still wouldn't rule out one last hurrah with this guy. There near Hazard, Kentucky. London was on the ground for over an hour. It's really unusual. Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. Yeah, very long track tornado. Happens usually a couple times a year. I mean, that could have very well been the strongest tornado of the year or close to it. I mean, that VWAT was high, that the debris got lofted up over 30,000 feet. It was an insanely powerful tornado. Airport was destroyed. Really? I guess that doesn't surprise me. I haven't seen any confirmed reports of that, though. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this. This is where our camera was. Wow. Helicopter damage. That's a new one. Yeah, that was the this is the airport in which our camera was. And it did take a direct hit like we thought. That helicopter got absolutely mangled. What's the tail number? Something AE. Like, I can't tell. There's a 5 AE at the end, maybe a 0 before the 5. That's all I can see. There's like a piece of debris in front of the rest of the tail number. This is the London Corbin Airport. That's crazy. That is not good. Oh my gosh.
That looks like it's right over Levi Jackson.
This was the tornado in London, so we did see it.
Holy shit.
We did see it. But it looked like a funnel because
Like
the
it's right
debris was
over Levi
lofted up into
Jackson.
the air.
Holy shit.
Covering up the bottom of the tornado, but it was still that little skinny tornado. So this was the last camera images we had.
A new tornado warning has been
That
issued.
right there was it. There's debris that's covering up the bottom of the NATO. That was it. Latest scan here. So it looks like some broad circulation here south and west of Hayden. This definitely is not on the ground anymore. It still has a pretty strong inflow, so I wouldn't underestimate it yet. Did allow that tornado warning near Somerset. By the way, they did allow this tornado warning in Ohio to expire, and these are still our main tornadic storms. And we have tornado warning just issued out over here near Arkansas, south of DeWitt. Area of strong wind. Got to watch this northern side for some or for some tornadic activity. If you live in DeWitt, Prairie Union, Duluth, Ethel, Horton's Landing, you need to be in your safe spots there in Arkansas. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll send that. Let me get that picture. I retweeted it. This is radar indicated now, which lines up with what we've been seeing on radar. Manchester, and this is still observed, but I don't think there's a tornado on the ground with this storm anymore. But we're still keeping an eye on it. I wouldn't let your guard down there in Hazard. We still have a camera out over here in Hazard, Kentucky. We're still keeping an eye on. Not sure if we'll see much. Looking at. Brentwood, Tennessee. Or look at it. Back over here near Brentwood. Looks like you guys got a line of wind coming in, but this part of the line is really weak coming into Nashville. I'll just be indoors and away from windows. Not seeing a tornado threat there for you. Let's come back over here to Arkansas. Still a decent little there's actually decent little circulation developing with this storm now, south and east of DeWitt. Heading into Ethel and Horton's Landing. Johnson City. Isn't that over here somewhere? Let's see where Johnson City is. Johnson City, Tennessee. Yeah. Yeah, you guys got a pretty long time. By the time the storms get to you, they should just mainly be severe and not really much of a tornado threat. At night, horrible? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, tornadoes at night suck, but I think it's still early enough to where most folks are still online. I mean, people have been pretty knowing about the threats for a while. Hopefully no one went to bed out here. Those were air vac helicopters that got destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, apparently somebody in chat knew somebody that might have owned that helicopter. The good news is I don't think it was in operation. I think it was just sitting there at the airport. Impact in collision in Somerset, Kentucky is completely destroyed. So major damage along Highway 27 in Somerset, Kentucky. Former HEMS pilot yourself, yeah. Yeah, I sent your friend that photo. Hopefully it's helpful. And thank you, Sonia, for sharing that with me. Wow, apparently you could see the debris signature all the way from Huntsville's radar. Wow. That's crazy. I just saw it. Can't make out the number. Got your buddy Walter asking. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure like a simple call could figure it out. At least by tomorrow morning, you'll easily be able to figure it out. Just call the airport. It is scan over here south and east of DeWitt. Still a decent little area of rotation. If you live in Ethel and Horton's Landing, I'd still be in your safe spots again. This is here in Arkansas. Or the headline said apple-sized hail in Kentucky. Never even heard of that used. Yeah, it's commonly used for like 3-inch hail, I think. Apples hitting your head is no fun. Yeah. Kidding. That would hurt. Not even sure if you'd realize you got hit in the head by an apple. You might just get knocked out. Tail number is N885AE. See if I can confirm that. Be an easy search. On FlightAware. Yeah, that's it. It's N885AE. N885AE landed in London Thursday, May 15th. Landed over a day ago, so it wasn't in the air. It's just parked there. Yeah, air evac EMS. Latest scan on this storm looks like the rotation is almost completely gone off this. Latest scan on this storm, still an area of rotation. South of Ethel, no debris signature yet. It's mainly just like a area of some strong wind, but we're still watching this northern area for a tornado. You believe we started covering these storms in Missouri and Arkansas? Started over here near Springfield and Fayette. Remember the blips? Feels like last year. This little look over here from Hazard, Kentucky. Near this tornado warned storm. It's been centuries, right? Our hazard cell looks devious. It looks devious, but it's becoming outflow dominant. Rotation is almost non-existent, and here comes our last little boundary. We have a boundary sinking in from the north that has overtaken this storm, and we have a cold pull back here surging into this storm too. So this storm is should pretty much be on its way out. This thing is still has the same. Thank you, Farrah, for saving me some bacon. Thank you so much. I need some bacon. All I've been eating today is cheesy pretzels and turkey slices. It's been too busy to do much, but it's been giving me enough energy to keep going for 13 hours. But after this, I'm making me a big old sandwich with jalapenos. Yeah, Chazzy didn't like the turkey. He ate it a couple times, but then he stopped eating it. He didn't like it that much. He really likes the chicken, though. So we have more chicken. I'll give him another thing of chicken probably before we go to sleep. That's all he's been willing to eat ever since his teeth issues.
A new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
What did that alert say? I don't have my headphones in. Did y'all hear that alert? Jalapeno on a steak. Oh, a tornado watch? Okay. The graphic hasn't come in yet. It's like they're expanding this tornado watch a little bit further to the west or east, maybe in Tennessee. Go check back in on this tornado warning down here. There's still a little area of circulation there. It's not very strong, but wouldn't rule them out extending it into a lane, to be honest, just to keep an eye on the storm. Yep, baby head. Thank you, KJ, for becoming a member.
A new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
Are they letting this tornado warning expire? Oh my goodness, they're letting warnings expire. No more PDS warning. Finally allowed it to expire. You have one tornado warning left in Kentucky and then one in Arkansas. I ain't saying nothing. All right, they're letting this tornado warning expire. All there is this guy. Big ones are gone now. Yep. No tornado warnings in Kentucky. All we have is this one over here near Arkansas. Nobody say the Q word. Oh, and that one's gone. We have 0 tornado warnings. Are you kidding me? Wow. The first time in a while. Can't wait to see this. Bam. Look at that. I'll even turn on my webcam to celebrate with you guys. It's going to look all wonky because I have the green screen. Oop, oop. I'm exhausted, guys. I'm going to get off. I do appreciate you guys tuning in, but I have been live for too long, for 13 hours and a half. I am extremely tired. And yeah, what's tomorrow look like? We got a slight risk out over here in Texas and Oklahoma. We already got an enhanced risk. Yeah, I mean, we got more days coming, folks. If you're not sick and tired of severe weather coverage, well, you know what? Good news, I guess. In all honesty, it's bad news over here in Wichita. Dry line setups, mega wedges, mega wedge season is here. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Huge shout out to all the mods. Thank you guys again for all the generous donations. Last stream and this stream, you guys are keeping us going, keeping us live, and keeping us healthy. Believe it or not. Thank you guys so much. I'm logging off and I'm getting my butt to sleep. Good night.